Well, this is Gus Summers, and you are listening to The In Show. And you can go to theinshow.com and not only be able to hear us live, but also see us streaming right from the studio. All right, so we have there, Be Lions in studio, Shaun and Jordan. Hey, fantastic guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. I was just mentioning to you guys that we were streaming, and you mentioned, man, we would have dressed differently. I told you guys look like rock stars right there.
This is what we do. Right on.
You guys are, it's perfect. Right on. So tell me what's going on. How's I know you guys have been busy. I know we're connected on Facebook.
Yep.
We see all the stuff that you're doing.
Man. We just had a really good show this past Saturday at Paladino's. It was huge. Had a bunch of people. We videotaped the whole thing. You can check out all the live videos at youtube.com/There Be Lions Live. They're all up there. We're gonna be posting them on Facebook as well. So that was a cool show, and I mean, other than that, just working on writing songs, man. We're gonna get in the studio pretty soon here and cut a couple more tracks, so those will be out soon.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so just trying to keep busy,
Right on. And I know it's not just the two of you.
Yeah.
You guys have a whole ensemble. Why don't you tell us the band members' names?
Brandon Leon is our drummer. He couldn't be here today. He's tattooing. He's a tattoo artist. So.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Tattoo,
Sweet.
rock and roll, goes together.
They go hands in hand.
So he's doing a big piece today. And Matt actually is a little not feeling so great today. So
oh, really?
He's staying home.
But, too bad. We'll give a shout out to Matt.
That's our bassist, Matt Dennis. Yeah, he's awesome. They're both awesome.
We got Shaun here on kick-ass guitars, and I'm the guy rocking the vocals.
That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So how did you guys meet? Did the two of you know each other?
Shaun and I met about 9 years ago at college. We went to USC, and we were, believe it or not, engineering majors, and that sort of didn't really pan out. But we
were the two that didn't belong.
Yeah, exactly. We started playing music a little bit together then, and we became good friends. And about 4 or 5 years ago, we had another rock band that we put together with us and a couple other guys, and we did that for a couple years, about a year or two. And yeah, it was really fun. We had a really good time doing it, just playing around LA for about a year.
Nice.
And things sort of fizzle away occasionally as they do, but now we're back at it with a new group and really, happy.
Yeah, I ended up joining another band for a little while, and that's how I met Matt and Brandon.
Is that right?
After a while, we kind of realized that we had something going on, so we called this guy up and put together our own thing, man. And it's been awesome ever since.
No, fantastic.
Yeah.
So when you guys started, what was the name of the band? Still There Be Lions, or were they?
It was called Saya.
That was the old one
from about 5 years ago. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We were
Saya.
we were There Be Dragons for a little while, and Brandon changed it to There Be Lions.
There Be Dragons.
Yeah, cool. little wizard metal.
Yeah.
That's a little D&D growing up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the Lions kind of makes it a little more, rock and roll.
Yeah, I gotcha. The Dragons, Dragons is cool too.
Either way.
So it's gonna be a branch off group now.
Yeah,
right?
seriously.
Exactly. Spin-off.
Fantastic. And I know you brought some songs in. Definitely want to get because we got 4 segments, so we can get 4 songs in. Right
awesome.
on.
Right
So what's the first song?
World Divided?
No, it's
To the Bone.
To the Bone, yeah.
To the Bone.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. And this is something that the whole band came together and collaborated on?
Yeah, we pretty much write all the songs together.
Nice.
One person will kind of come up with a piece initially, and then we kind of just, build off of that.
Is that right?
Yeah,
right. So they all put lyrics and music?
We all try to do a little bit. I mean, Shaun comes in with a really cool guitar riff a lot of times, and Brandon, our drummer, will sort of be like, oh, let's do this, and kind of piece
He's really good at arranging stuff.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Matt
awesome.
on bass, he's a brilliant bassist, and I try to put in my own 2 cents with melodies and some words, and
nice.
It comes together pretty nice, we think.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of times, I get invited to, go hear concerts and everything. And usually in between, they're fixing the sound or what have you. The bassist or the guitarist and the drummer, will start just, playing a little riff or something, and then they just start, and it's like, hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we've had a couple come out because of something like that.
Something like that.
Jamming and like, hey, I like that.
Isn't that awesome?
Magic.
Yeah.
That's it.
You never know where a song's going to come from.
Right on, right on. Okay, and again, the name of the first song is?
To the Bone.
To the Bone. Okay, so here is There Be Lions and their song, To the Bone.
Overload, it's getting out of control, feeling so as friend and foe. Wake up all alone and reap what you have sown. Broken memories, don't you come back to me until reality, these wicked parts of me. Love is overthrown, it's something that you're told. Do it on your own and love it to the bone. Love is overblown, it's like a glowing coal, an ember in your soul. I'm feeling down, I split my heart in two. This love is down, I'm feeling like I wanted to. Yeah, my heart keeps crying. Yeah, my soul keeps dying. I'm so tired of trying. I'm so sick of lying. Yeah, my heart keeps crying. Yeah, my soul keeps dying. I'm so tired of trying. I'm so sick of lying to myself. I'm feeling down, I split my heart in two. This love is now, I'm feeling like I wanted. I'm feeling down, I split my heart in two. This love is now, I'm feeling like I wanted.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. And you know, we were just talking off air, but of course, streaming live still, so people might have heard a few things. You were saying that you guys had come together and made sure that your music was just right
Yeah.
before your first show, and
Yeah.
your EP was already released.
Yeah.
That it was obviously part of the plan to have the crisp sound.
Yeah, we had a pretty good plan going on of what we wanted, how we wanted to sound. You know,
Yeah, I
the
think,
whole package.
yeah, as a band, I think we definitely, like, musically, we all kind of have, you know, we're all a little bit different. We all have stuff that we like and stuff that we like less. But when it comes together, I think we all appreciate the same ultimate sound that we end up making.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was cool to have a bunch of songs that we put together pretty quick, actually, within the
Mhm.
first, like, 6 months. And we, laid down a couple tracks because we wanted to have something to be able to give to the fans and shows.
Yeah.
Nice. No, I mean, you can hear it sounds crisp. I mean,
Thank
when I've heard your stuff online and everything, it's there. It's like, wow, you guys sure you only been together for a little
really
while?
lucked out.
Yeah.
You know, we had a couple of people who really stepped up and helped us. Like Nico Bolas,
Nice.
who's a really great
Okay.
engineer, and you know he volunteered to mix it for us and everything.
that
So
right?
yeah, it was really cool.
Wow.
It was huge,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a really big deal for us, man. You know, because he's big time. So that was fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we recorded the vocals over at Capitol, so that was, you know, that was a
Walking
trip,
in that
you know?
building.
Yeah, you know, got up on the rooftop for a little bit. It was
Did
cool.
you?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Pretty fun.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was definitely a
fantastic. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys coming in. You
Oh,
know,
man,
we,
thank
we-
you.
we
Thank
still
you.
got 3 more segments, so 3 more songs.
Right on.
Perfect. All right.
Right on.
Thanks, guys. All right. Hey, well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to the In Show, and we have in studio guests. There, be Lions. We have Shaun and Jordan representing their group, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and after that, we'll have more of the music. So you hang in there. We'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. Good to be back with you today. We got another great show. We have in-studio guests. There, be Lions. We have Shaun and Jordan in studio. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
I'm excited. You know, we've been connected for a while. You've been watching your development. I know you just had a show over the weekend. Am I right?
Yeah, on Saturday. It was,
Yeah, Paladino's over in the valley. Cool place. It's actually our second time we played there, and
Yeah,
it
lots
was
of fun.
really fun. We had a bunch of people come, and
yeah, it was a pretty packed house.
Nice.
it was a really
nice.
good time.
And Shaun, you said you had your parents flying
Yeah,
just
my
for the
mom
show.
did. Yeah, they flew up from Hawaii to check it out, so that was cool. They got to meet
Nice.
all the band members and hang out, and yeah,
Yeah, and they sound cool. They sound
Yeah,
like
they
real
are cool.
They're real cool. They're rock and roll parents.
Yeah.
Are they? Are they?
Definitely.
So they wear the traditional Hawaiian garb, or do they?
No, they're not really into that so much.
They didn't bring any other lays.
No, but they did bring me some good food.
Nice.
That's the key.
That's important.
Is
I
that
can
right?
do without the Lays, but the food. Yeah.
Nice. So you grew up in Hawaii?
Yeah, I
Or?
was born on the East Coast, grew up in Hawaii.
Okay.
I
So you
came
can-
out here for music.
Nice, nice. So how was it? So were you a baby when you moved to Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay, so you really don't remember the East
No,
Coast.
that's it.
Nice. So how was growing up in Hawaii?
It's nice, man.
Surfing and
No, I know. I spent my youth indoors learning how to play guitar.
Is that
I
right?
suck at surfing.
Do you? You can at least swim, right?
I can definitely swim. I just can't stand up on the board. Man. Got tired of eating sand.
I gotcha. Fantastic. So how old were you when you started playing guitar? Were you?
About 12, 13.
Oh, okay.
I played piano for a long time, and
Did you?
about that age when
Yeah.
you start to notice girls, you realize playing piano is like not that cool.
Yeah, right.
I wish I would have kept playing now, but
Right. It's easy to sling the guitar.
carry it around. Look
I
cool.
gotcha.
So,
That's funny. So what kind of music did you grow up listening to?
Beatles, Beach Boys. I got into Zeppelin,
Nice.
Hendrix, and AC/DC later on. That's part of the reason that we have so many harmonies in our music. It's like I think we all grew up with that.
Is that
Lots of
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of like 90s grunge, there's a lot of cool harmonies, stuff like Alice in
Yeah.
Chains. I think we're all
Oh,
really
yeah,
Alice
you
in
bet.
Chains,
Yeah.
like
You
STP, and throwing some really cool harmonies and stuff like that.
Nice.
Still maintaining
Mixing
that
the hard
hardness.
rock and the vocals of
Right.
the Beatles and Beach Boys kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know Jordan's from a California boy like I am,
Oh, yeah.
so Beach Boys are in the blood. So.
Yeah.
Right on. What's okay? We're set up for our next song. What's the second song?
It's called Of Drugs and Dreams.
Of Drugs and Dreams. Wow. I won't ask too much about that, but it seems like the title may speak for itself. Yeah, exactly. All right. So here is their Beelines in their song Of Drugs and Dreams.
Oh,
baby. That sounds like a journey right there.
Oh yeah.
So,
It certainly is.
so who was the journeyman who came up with that idea?
I think that one might have been me.
That was all.
I think I didn't have a whole lot to do with the music on that one. That was sort of put together, but I think I might have done most of the lyrical stuff. But don't tell anybody in my family that.
Okay. We'll keep it between us right here.
Yeah, sounds good. Just three of us.
Fantastic. So Jordan, you started singing.
Yeah.
How old?
Man, I was just a little
A little type?
pipsqueak when I was started singing. I was probably bugging everybody at the restaurants and in my family and wherever I was from the age of 3 or 4.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, I've always just really liked singing. I've never had any formal training or anything like that. I've just always loved singing and always try to have an outlet for it, whether it be choirs in school or musical theater in high school. Although I probably shouldn't admit that, but alas, there it is. It's out there in the public now. But yeah, just always been a big fan and just like doing my thing, you know.
Yeah, he was in a great vocal group in college, Reverse Osmosis.
Is that right?
Shout out to Reverse Osmosis.
Yeah,
it was a really cool a cappella group, student a cappella
they were
group.
great.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how I knew he had talent, man.
Is it, yeah, acapella, it's true.
Yeah, if you
it's
can
true.
sing like that.
We were good. We were a good group. Still are. They're still a good
Yeah,
group.
you ever do the barbershop quartets or anything?
Never too much. No.
Never too much.
Say, maybe a little bit here and there.
Nice.
You have a few drinks one night. You get a couple guys together. You see what happens. Put on a cool hat and maybe get a cane. You never know what's gonna go down.
You know, those barbershop quartets, you know, they're or triplets. I don't know how many you. They can sing.
Oh, yeah.
They're on it.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
I love blending voices. It's just such a natural sound. I think that the human ear loves to hear. It's just human voices blending nicely.
Yeah, you bet. I'd love to see. You guys got to do that one day. We're not going to do barbershop music.
Let's do it. That could be the There Be Dragon spin-off. It's actually a barbershop quartet.
It's a cappella.
There you go. Totally.
Nice. So you started just singing when you were a little kid, listening to the radio, and then
I think
went
so,
from
yeah.
there.
I have an older brother. He's 3 years older than me, Chad, and he was definitely an early musical influence. And
Is that right?
growing up, I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, and he was listening to Green Day and Aerosmith and Pearl Jam and all these cool bands, and I was like, oh man, this is great. And then just always singing along. I think Green Day Dookie was probably one of the first albums I heard. I was like, I don't know, 6 years old or something like that, and I just absolutely loved it. And just learned every single word and bugged everybody around me.
In the car.
Totally.
Car, in the house, wherever.
Yeah.
The classroom.
In the classroom?
Oh yeah, I used to get in trouble a lot for singing in class. I was definitely pretty annoying, I think.
If he at least sang on key, he'd be okay.
Yeah,
the principal would say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Nice. Hey, well, look what's happened. You stuck with it, and here we are.
Here we are.
Joke's on you, principal.
That's right. You know, I used to. I met Pa Stanley. You just reminded me of this quick story. When I was a kid, we had reading assignments. We had to get our parents' signature and everything. And I used to write "Kiss" on my paper, and the teacher would be all upset, right? Because this was back in the day. Anyway, I met Paul Stanley, and I told him the story, and I said, this is great because it's like,
That's awesome.
a full circle. And I told him a little story, and he goes, "Well, we showed her, didn't we?" I said, "Right on, bro. Nice. Great
awesome.
support."
Absolutely.
I knew I had a connection since back then.
That's awesome, man.
Guys, thanks for coming in. Music
Thank you for having us.
sounding, you bet. Music sounding fantastic.
Thanks.
So
Thank
we
you.
still
Thank you
got
very
2
much.
more to listen to.
Yeah.
Right on. All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to The In Show. And we have in-studio guests. There be Lions. And we have Shaun and Jordan, that's right, representing. And we're going to have more of them in our next segment. So you hang in there. We'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. Good to be back with you today. We are broadcasting live from the Sunset Strip in the entertainment capital of the world. That's right, in Hollywood. And you can go to theinshow.com and click on Listen on Live. And you can see us there streaming this show right now. That's right, with There Be Lions in studio. Shaun and Jordan to his right.
Hey.
Gentlemen, thank you again for being with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, you are on our maiden voyage.
Yep.
So we are on this together. Fantastic. So I had an opportunity to talk a little bit to Shaun. You grew up, and you're about. You grew up, of course you did. You look great for 4.
Sort of.
You grew up playing music, and
Yeah.
around 12, 13, you picked up the guitar,
Yep.
and as you said, that's what the gals really liked.
That's what I was hoping they really did.
Besides,
That's what somebody told me.
that's what someone told me. That's what someone told me too. So I learned 3 chords:
There you
C, G, and D. These, the basis
That's
for
all
all
you
rock
need.
and roll.
Yeah, that's like 90% of the songs right there.
That's right. And then I just made sure I dated a girl that whose name phonetically fit in the one song I wrote. Sorry, I can't date you. It doesn't
Really
fit.
good idea.
That's a good idea. We might have to steal that
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
Change. Yeah, I look cool with it.
There you
Play
go.
3 chords. My first 3 frets are all worn out. And then,
Awesome.
thanks. And Jordan, you grew up singing,
I grew up singing.
and everyone plug in their ears, and then a few
Exactly.
years ago saying, "Man, he's pretty good."
It's not easy being a singer. You get a bad rap, I think, a lot of the time. People are like, gosh, why don't you just stop singing, man? Like, enough of that. But it's like, nobody gets mad at you when you're sitting there playing the guitar all day. So.
My parents would beg to differ. Man. There were a lot of times where they came banged on my door.
Turn it down.
Fair enough.
You didn't see us. We gestured at the same time. But at least with you, they probably enjoyed it. With me, they
Oh,
told me that.
yeah. I mean,
just-
actually, in high school, I played in a band with my dad.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he plays bass and sings, and
Nice.
So we were actually in a band like pretty much the entire time through high school. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the name of the band?
Shot Glass.
Shot
Yeah,
Glass.
it was all covers of Zeppelin, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses. Just it was awesome, man. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Jordan, you were in your quartet, right?
Yeah, not quite a quartet. Yeah, I was singing. I was in a bunch of groups, a bunch of choirs and stuff like that. But yeah, I was never in a band until I was about 18 or 19 with this guy Shaun right here. So it was really cool. It was
Yeah,
great.
but-
I've always loved rock though, so it was just like a natural thing, just to slide in and just
Nice.
Yeah.
go balls to
Nice.
the wall
Yeah.
and wail.
I've been looking for somebody who could really sing for a while, and when I met him, finally, I was like, dude, we gotta try something,
Nice. And his vocal style was what you were looking for?
Yeah. he has a great range and he has great pitches. Like he could do everything that I was imagining. So it was like, all right, perfect.
Oh, wow. Look
Yeah,
at
I
that.
remember the first time I heard Shaun play guitar, I was just like, man, you're really good. Like, I love your melodies. Like, how do you do
Hey,
that?
you don't suck.
It was just, it was one of those things. I think both of us sort of saw each other musically and were like, we really appreciate what the other guy's doing. Like, this
Right.
really could actually fit. And
Nice.
The same thing with like Brandon and Matt. The first time I jammed with Brandon, it was the guy's unreal. So
Nice.
Matt's
Natural
the same.
chemistry.
Yeah. So just
Fantastic.
locked in real nice.
Yeah. Everything just worked.
Yeah, just
Nice.
like it's supposed to, I guess. Kind of
Yeah.
fall together.
Nice. And we got a third song. Boy, I mean,
yeah.
we're already in our third segment.
Nice.
Man, it's going fast.
Absolutely.
So what's the name of this little guy?
World Divided.
World Divided.
This is actually probably my favorite, at least at the moment.
Is that World Divided? Fantastic. All right, so here is There Be Lions and their song, World Divided.
Is it better to rule in hell than to serve in heaven? And I ask myself what it is I'm missing. And there's no time to learn when you're not listening. When we're half a world away, the stars we see are all the same. And our minds might play those fucking games. A world divided, but we're all the same. Scream out loud, break all the rules, set yourself free. And take my hand, we'll remake the world as it ought to. Stand in the mirror now, looking for perfection. It's agonizing where you be with no direction. They can take everything from me, but not my heart or mind. No one understands the world is what we make, not what we
World Divided. So, was there a division of some kind?
It's actually about the opposite. That song's about, I mean, I just think if people took a little more time and put themselves in other people's shoes, there'd be a lot less problems, you know? It's just
Right.
maybe really try to see things from somebody else's point of view before you open your trap, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
So,
Right, before, yeah, instead of being so self-centered,
yeah,
actually
and,
try
and
to
just
listen.
think, you know, like all these divisions between people. That's why I was saying, you know, scream out loud, break all the rules. Like, break all those rules that you think you're supposed to live by, and just
Right.
grab somebody's hand and yeah.
Do what makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know?
Do what feels
Nice.
right.
So how long did that one take to, come together? Was it pretty quick? Are all your songs like that? Do they come pretty quick, or some of them laborious?
Some take a little longer.
Some take
than
some
others.
time. But
That
the
one
ones
was
take
pretty
time-
quick.
Yeah, that one was pretty quick. The ones that take time, when they do finally come together, it's such a satisfying feeling. But
Yes.
it can be a little frustrating. The
Oh,
writing
yeah,
process
It can
bet.
be a lot frustrating.
It's really fun, but sometimes it could be a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. It's not perfect. I don't hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
It has to be like that.
That one was pretty quick. I think that was actually like the second song that we musically started writing. And then I started writing the lyrics one night after I'd had, a couple drinks.
Don't you understand me,
I was feeling
man?
peaceful with the world, man.
Exactly. I just don't get it.
Why can't we all just get along, you know?
And he looks up and no one's there.
Yeah, seriously, exactly.
The dog, right?
I'll just write it down.
That's right. Hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
It has. So let me ask you that: where has been the strangest place that you all of a sudden got a lyric, or the song came together? You were driving down, stuck on the freeway in traffic, or you were walking and you tripped and.
I personally, I really like going like hiking and backpacking. So
Nice.
I try to bring a little notebook with me, and sometimes when I'm just hanging out, looking at the stars one night, it sounds kind of stereotypical or whatever, but it's true. I mean, you get into a certain, a peaceful atmosphere, and sometimes you're just thinking about something, and something just dawns on you, and you jot it down, and you kind of go from there.
Nice.
Or sometimes it's something completely random. You're just sitting at your desk, or you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, watching football, and something happens, and it's like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. And you just try to go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's usually how like riffs, how I do them anyways. Like they just kind of pop in your head sometimes. You have like a certain little beat you're feeling, and and you kind of, what if I added this note here, But yeah, a lot of times just sitting in traffic, like you said, or something, just sit there, and all of a sudden you're like, where have I heard this before? And then after a while, you're like, oh, I haven't heard this before. Okay.
Yeah. Inspiration doesn't follow a schedule.
Just hits. Have you ever like maybe worked on some lyrics or a melody of some kind, and then you're playing, like, man, this is great, and you suddenly stop it. Well, of course it's great. It's Van Halen, or it's.
Yeah. This riff is awesome. Oh, 'cause it's Zeppelin. Yeah, I've definitely done that.
We'll come up with stuff, be like, does this sound too much like that Pearl Jam song? But usually it's like, what are you talking about? No, usually it's only in your own head once you keep going it over and over.
Right.
But it definitely happens. You got, all right, start from scratch.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
We're almost done. Or like, yeah, there's always one person. No, I think it's that. Yeah, it's.
It definitely happens.
It's like, what? That's awesome.
There's only 12 notes in the scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, you're building off of what all these people have done anyway. I mean, they say it's like it's all been done. You're just kind of
Right.
rearranging things anyway.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, every rock band is basically just doing what the Stones, the Beatles, and Zeppelin did.
Wow!
You're just-
Wow!
You're just putting together what they did.
I mean, Peter
before,
Townsend
man.
would be standing up. Wait.
Exactly. Sorry, Peter.
That's great. That is a great statement. And if you had to pick some, you had to pick the bands who had the most influence in music and who people draw back to.
Yeah,
The Beatles,
the Beatles,
The
man.
Who, Zeppelin,
yeah.
all these
Hendrix.
guys. Hendrix,
Those guys were the titans, man.
when it was
the real deal.
emerging and they were being creative.
Yeah.
Because everyone always says, who do you have on your iPod or whatever?
Yeah.
Beatles.
Gotta have it.
Staples, yeah.
Yeah,
Chuck Berry, man.
Chuck Berry, yeah, you bet. Right on. Hey guys, again, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm having a blast. I love
Yeah,
your
man,
stuff, by the way.
Yeah, I love being here. It's been a good time.
Hey, fantastic. We still got one more segment and one more song. So
Right
on.
on.
All right. Well, this is Gus Summers, and you're listening to The In Show. And we have in-studio guests there, Be Lions. Shaun and Jordan in studio. That's right. We are streaming live, so you can go to theinshow.com and not only hear us, but see us, man. We are on the maiden voyage, and we'll give them an opportunity in our next segment to, of course, give out all their social media information. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And this is The In Show. And I'm your host, Gus Summers. That's right. We are back, and we are streaming live right now from theinshow.com. Just click on your Listen on Live, and you'll be able to hear us and, of course, see us on our new streaming channel. So we're going to be doing this, apparently, every week now. Like I was telling Jordan and Shaun, addicted to streaming now since our Peace Fest 10-hour marathon. Right on, guys. Fantastic music. Fantastic music. Want to give you an opportunity to give out your social information, any upcoming dates, anything you got to share, please.
Yeah, I mean, just our website, just therebelions.com. You can download the full EP for free there. We're going to be getting in the studio in the next couple of weeks, so look out for some new tracks. They'll be up there in probably 2 months or so.
Yeah, a couple months. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll have a couple more for you guys.
Definitely.
And yeah, obviously check us out on Facebook. We like to think that we're slightly entertaining at times, which is good. And maybe less so than we actually think so, but we give it a good shot.
Yeah. Facebook.com/ThereBeLions.
Yeah.
And also on YouTube, all our live videos. It's just youtube.com/ThereBeLionsLive.
Nice. And you're wanting to plan a tour for this coming year, right? You're hoping to get into some sort of circuit?
We don't have anything actually planned right now. I mean, the only thing that's really fixed is just to try to bang out a couple more songs, maybe 3 or 4 if we can. But yeah, hopefully sometime early next year if we can, do some little touring, maybe up in NorCal or get down down south a little bit, or even head out to Arizona and just see what's going on in the relatively local area and get some other people to see what There Be Lines is all about.
Beautiful.
We're hoping to play South by Southwest next year, so that would be awesome if we can get that. And also our next song, is going to be in the New England Film and Music Festival.
Beautiful.
Which is in, I think, February or March, something like that.
Nice.
So yeah, that should be cool. We're looking forward to that too.
Right on.
Yeah.
You guys gonna fly down there? Because I know you're originally from the East Coast, right?
If we can make it work, then definitely it would be cool to go and check it out on some big screens, And
nice.
So we'll see.
Nice. It looks like maybe the intro has to maybe arrange something so I can get all these groups to play because everyone wants to play. It's like,
that'd be a blast.
Absolutely.
We would most definitely love to do that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, all right. You guys are penciled in.
Yeah, got it, man. Got it, man.
All right. So since you brought up your next song, The One.
Yep.
Reminds me of the Jet Li movie, The One.
Yeah.
Remember So, tell me a little bit about the song.
This is actually of the 4 that we have on this EP. This is my favorite, I think. At least at this moment, it is. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool song. It's kind of a little bit of a heartbreaker song, and some got that power ballad vibe to it, I think. But it's pretty and kind of it's one of those songs that when I sing it on stage, I always try to feel, or not try to feel, but I end up feeling kind of heart wrenched, which is
really,
which is good, kind of a little personal and.
It's the emotion.
It's definitely an emotional song, but it's
nice.
It's got great music. I think it's a really cool song. It came together really nicely.
Yeah, we like it quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna listen with open hearts. All right. So here is There Be Lions and their song, The One.
I saw you standing there, looking through me, hand in your hair. You said I was the one. Well, what the hell was this become? A tear for the ages, a song for right now. Looks like it is about to come crashing down. Darkness in your eyes, mirrors the disguise, flickers of the past, and it's never gonna last. Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere. Mark it on your soul, can you feel I'm letting go? Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere. Mark it on your soul, I can feel you. it's time to go. This one's without you. Darkness in your eyes, mirrors but disguise, flickers of the past, and it's never gonna last. Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere, mark it on your soul. Can you feel I'm letting go? Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere, mark it on your soul. I can feel you holding on, and I plead for you now. Broken hands left empty, on my knees a final time. Pain is unrelenting. Clench my eyes until you're gone. Go ahead, present me. Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere, mark it on your soul. Can you feel I'm letting go? Open up your stare, you feel it everywhere, mark it on your soul. I can feel you holding on.
All right, the one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fantastic. I love that opening and that ending.
Thank you.
Who was that? Shaun, was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all Shaun. All Shaun. Shredding guitars at the end. Gonna have one great solo.
That
throw
was
it on there.
fantastic. And you know, you were mentioning that it started off on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And then you just cranked it up one day.
Yeah, yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually wrote that initial lick when I was like 16, I think, and just kind of held on to it because I knew someday it was going to come together in something big. So
And then Jordan heard it.
I heard
And
it
then you
years
heard
ago.
it.
We were just hanging out in Pasadena one night, I think, and yeah, Shaun was just sitting playing his acoustic guitar on the floor, and I was like, oh man, that's a great riff. I want to sing this song. I want to make this a song.
Yeah.
And it took a few years to finally come together, but it did, and we're pretty stoked about it.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty awesome.
yeah, I
Nice.
liked it quite a bit, yeah.
Nice. So who came up with the lyrics? Was that all you, Jordan?
I think that was
Mostly,
mostly me. Yeah, I mean, we definitely we had some collaboration. You know, a couple lines like, "Oh, that line's stupid," and someone would be like, "No, this is better." It's like, "Oh yeah, that is better." So, but I
Right.
think most of that one was. I think I came forth with
Yeah.
most of the words on that one. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I mean, I mean, you can tell that the music's crisp. You know, the playing is crisp, the vocals are crisp. It's hard to believe that you haven't taken any vocal lessons.
Yeah.
You know, that's fantastic. You know, some of the great ones have never taken vocal lessons.
Yeah.
You know, there's, you know, I heard one of them say that they thought if they took vocal lessons, that it would lose, you know, the natural sound that they have.
Yeah.
You know, they're musicians,
Yeah, I
so they
can-
know they
yeah.
can hit the notes. That's not a problem. But they felt that technically these teachers would make him or them sing technically,
Yeah,
which would
I
lose
can
it.
understand that.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you know, if you can read music and and you can hit your notes, you're
Yeah,
good.
I can change
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you just have everybody has their own way of singing or of playing the guitar or whatever instrument it is
Right.
that they do. Everybody's got their own kind of way that they do it, and
Yeah.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But as long as
Right.
you keep doing what you do,
Yeah.
then you're happy with it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, there's always always room to grow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I won't
Yeah.
I'll sing from the abdomen, not from my throat. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I'm still getting better as a singer.
Because, you know, I do like to talk after I perform. You know?
Exactly.
Serious.
So you guys are working on your next few songs, right? You're
Yep.
hoping to get that EP out, right? By when? When are you guys looking for? Next year or sometime?
Hopefully, yeah, probably next year. If we can,
Yeah.
or even by the end of this year, we're probably going to drop a couple songs when we have them done. But then, yeah, if we feel like we're really satisfied with a full, 7 or 8 song album, we, hopefully early next year we can
Yeah.
do like a
it'd be
real
full
release.
8 or 9
Nice.
songs.
And hopefully tour around with it. So
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, man. Because you're wanting to tour, do a little tour
Yeah,
around, get your
definitely,
get the music
Spread
out.
the word, yeah.
Exactly. Spread the word, spread the music.
Play some cool places, see some places.
Yep.
Fun.
Nice. And still going to just keep it the four of you? Or are you going to bring in some, some other musicians to, help out?
Yeah, it's a 4-piece for now. I think we have a really good chemistry, and I think we have a really big sound for only having 3 instruments. Because as the singer, I don't really play. I mean, I can play a little bit, but in this band, I don't really play any instruments. And but we have a kind of that power pop, power trio thing, and it's working really well for us. So.
Yeah,
part of that big sound is like we were saying, the harmonies. That everybody in the band can sing. So live, it sounds like the recording. Brandon singing his parts and Matt singing. And so it helps
really
helps
cool,
to flush it out and just make it
make it
feel
full.
big.
Yeah, you bet.
And Shaun will never say it, but anytime you hear a really rad scream on the album, it's always going to be Shaun. He's the screamer.
He's the screamer.
He's got that yell. He's got that super rock and roll yell. And I'm not sure if I could do it day in, day out.
That one on World Divided, that was the first take. Just went in there and
is that just hit it? Huh?
One and done.
Look at that. Isn't that
rock
great?
and roll, baby.
And then I'm sure you probably tried it a few other times and never quite.
Yeah, it didn't have the same flair.
Yeah, we hit it the first time.
Yep.
That's awesome. That is rock and roll. Guys, again, thanks for coming in, and sharing your music and a little bit of your story. And next time you want to come in and play a little acoustically, right?
Absolutely. Yep. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, you bet, man. You bet. My pleasure. Yeah. All right. And tell the whole band, thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Most definitely.
All right. Well, this is Gus Summers, and you've been listening to The In Show. And we had in-studio guests. There be Lions. Shaun and Jordan in the studio, and we listened to their great sound. And, of course, they were part of our maiden voyage as we streamed live. And you'll be able to see this recording. Yes, we recorded it, as always, on theinshow.com. And you can see everything else that we're doing there. So we'll definitely catch you next time.